Mycotoxins are toxic compounds that are naturally produced by certain types of molds. Molds that can produce mycotoxins grow on numerous foodstuffs such as cereals, dry fruits, nuts, and spices. According to WHO 2018, several hundred different mycotoxins have been identified, but the most commonly observed mycotoxins that present a concern to human health and livestock include aflatoxins, ochratoxins A, patulin, fumonisin, zearalenone, and nivalenol or deoxynivalenol. Mycotoxins appear in the food chain as a result of mold infection of crops, both before and after harvest. Exposure to mycotoxins can happen either directly by eating infected food or indirectly from animals that are fed contaminated feed, in particular from milk. Aflatoxin is produced by Aspergillus flavus. Fumonisin is produced by Fusarium verticillioides. Ochratoxin A is produced by Aspergillus and Penicillium. Trichoticin is the largest group of mycotoxin produced by several different molds including Fusarium and Stachybotrys, and zearalenone is made of Fusarium fungi. Foods most commonly known to be high in mycotoxins include grains, including corn, wheat, barley, and rye, alcoholic beverages, nuts, including peanuts, pistachio, and Brazil nuts, sugar, sugarcane and sugar beets, hard cheeses, coffee beans, chocolate, and dried fruit.
Next, I'm going to explain on the symptom of mycotoxin toxicity. So for the toxicity symptom, it can vary according to the level of exposure, types of mycotoxin, and also the health status of individual. So here's our 4 types of mycotoxin which I will further elaborate on their symptoms. So firstly is the aflatoxin, where the symptoms of acute toxicity may cause death, while for chronic toxicity, it may cause cancer or immunosuppression. Next, we have patulin, where their toxicity may cause nausea, vomiting, gastrointestinal disturbance, immunological weakening, and also cancer. And then we have trichotoxin, where the symptoms of trichotoxin toxicity includes alimentary hemorrhage, vomiting, and dermatitis. And lastly, we have ochratoxin A, where the symptoms of ochratoxin A toxicity includes nephropathies, irritable bowel syndrome, depression, and low mood, also brain fog, sinusitis, allergies, and histamine issue.
The next one is causes of mycotoxins. The first one is Stachybotrys chartarum, which called as black mold, grows in hot and humid conditions. The mycotoxin it produces include rhodidin E, stratotoxin H, sporistemine G, chicoverins, verocharil, and several types of trichotoxins. These mycotoxin may cause infant pulmonary hemorrhage, airflow obstruction, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, and neurologic effects. Next, Aspergillus flavus can form dangerous mycotoxin known as aflatoxins. Aspergillus flavus can cause disease on many important agriculture crops and present on host plants such as cereal grains, legumes, and tree nuts. Furthermore, the most prevalent airborne mold is Aspergillus fumigatus, a highly ubiquitous fungus which produces several mycotoxins including gliotoxin, which may cause allergic diseases, respiratory illness, and bloodstream infections. The last one is Aspergillus versicolor, a highly resilient fungus. One of the mycotoxins they produce is steric-matocystin, which causes pulmonary diseases. Mold usually does not grow in properly dried and stored foods, so efficient drying of commodities and maintenance of dry state or proper storage are effective ways to prevent mold growth and the production of mycotoxins. To minimize the health risk from mycotoxin, people are advised to prevent mycotoxin by inspect whole grains, remove any foods that look moldy, discolored or shriveled. Next, do not keep food for an extended period of time before being used. Buy fresh grains and nuts, and last but not least, avoid damage to grains before and during drying and in storage, as damaged grain is more prone to invasion of molds. In addition, treatment of persons who have suffered chronic or acute mold and mycotoxin exposure with possible mold toxicity, which include oxygen therapy, immunotherapy, and detoxification therapy directed at improving and regulating the immune system.
In summary, mycotoxins are naturally occurring toxin produced by mold or fungi. Mycotoxin can be found widely in the environment, including food products. Some of the most commonly observed mycotoxins that causes concern to human health are aflatoxin, aflatoxin A, patulin, and fumonisin. The mycotoxin toxicity may cause adverse effect to health, including nausea, vomiting, immunosuppression, and cancer on prolonged exposure. Steps to prevent mycotoxin contamination includes inspecting food products thoroughly, particularly grains, and avoid the ones that are damaged. Storage of food must also be free from insect with a temperature that is not too warm, or as this is not conducive to fungal growth. That's all for us. Now, let's move on to the question and answer session.